Hello traders, in this tutorial here today, we're going to talk about the 3-push pattern for a potential low of the day or high of the day trading opportunities. For day trading, your goal is to get 30 to 50 pips depending on the pair that you're trading, and once you get your targets, you get out of the market, you come back the following day to look for similar patterns. Before you go down to the 15 minutes time frame to look for this pattern, you gotta understand your directional bias, get to know your levels, understand the cycle in which price is at that particular moment in time, and then now drop down to the 15 minutes time frame, look for these 3 push patterns that we're gonna talk about in just a few minutes. After doing your top-down analysis, this is how you're gonna get paid. Identify the Asian session, number 1, right? Look at price action, what has been able to be established during the Asian session and the London session. The blue box is the Asian session. London came in and they gave us the first push with that pullback there. That is the second push and the pullback there. Right, that is the pullback, and then we have a third push with these lows, right? And this is where price is currently. I'm anticipating price to get back to that pullback as it has. So in order for me to get paid, I need to see price coming back down to these levels here, right? Once price gets back to this level here, this is where I'm gonna get interested to look for a pattern, to look for a setup in order for me to engage this AUD USD for a buy opportunity, right? After I engage for that buy opportunity, I'm also looking for the 3 pushes pattern up to give me a new high to establish a new high of the day, and then we call it a day for this particular morning, right? So looking at my chart this morning, this is what I'm waiting, and if the dealers present this chart illustration, this is the only time I'm going to engage for a buy opportunity in AUD USD as long as this low locks, right? Once I have this line like this is the low of the day being established. So I'm waiting for the second leg to be printed. Once it has been printed, right, this is when I'll be able to know now it's time for me to take a risk on this trade. And once I'm convinced the entry candlestick pattern has been issued, I will enter this market, and then we let the market do what they have to do, because I have established and I have done what I'm supposed to do, and it's time for me to take the risk, right? So the only thing that I'm waiting for is the pattern to be presented, the second leg of this W. If it's not present, I'm not gonna take that trade, right? So this is what you have to do. Look for a pattern, look for specific things on the charts, let them present themselves. Allow the dealers to present those opportunities, all right? So all that we have to do now is wait for the second leg to print, right? Where I'm lighting here, this highlight, this is where I want to see price coming back to this level. They can come and bounce off this level, or they can break this level and issue our entry candlestick patterns that we use. We can still engage this for a buy opportunity, all right? So this same opportunity that I'm identifying here, I'm sharing with you guys in the community tab. Once they present that opportunity, we can react to it and we can make money in this particular day. So this is our first trade opportunity. I'm sending it to you. You're the one to decide how much you're gonna risk, all right? But this is a potential low of the day buy opportunity. The trade is not yet ready. We still have to wait for the dealers to print the second leg. That is key. The second leg, right? Remember, Price can decide to continue moving bullish without them giving us the second leg. That is okay. We are looking for something specific, right? The second leg. Right, so you see how price has come back to the same level. So the only thing that we'll be waiting to see is how this candle closes. And if it closes as one of our entry candlestick pattern, and then definitely we'll be able to define our risk and take this trade and see if the dealers are going to reward us this morning. So you get paid by being patient and waiting for the dealers to present the opportunity. And once the opportunity is present, like how it is right now, then that is the only time you come in and decide where you're going to invest your money in. Right, so the second leg has been pinned, has been printed. Price has come back to the same level. So in order for us to engage this for a buy opportunity, we have to wait and see how this candle is closing, right? One of our entry candlestick pattern criteria that we have to look for, we have to be specific. What entry candlestick pattern are we seeing on the second leg, right? And that candlestick pattern will only be defined when this candle, the current candle closes. If it closes a bullish engulfing candle, we'll wait for the mitigation, all right? It can close as a morning star, we can enter for that trade, right? So as long as this candle is live, still we do not, although the pattern is present, but we do not have our entry candlestick pattern confirmed, right? So we'll wait for this candlestick pattern to close, for this candle to close. Once it closes, then we can make a definite decision if we're going to engage this trade for a buy opportunity. But what I'm looking for is a potential low of the day buy opportunity in AUD USD, because we understand the cycle, the level where AUD USD is. So getting a buy opportunity is a high potential probability on AUD USD this particular morning. Now this is where FOMO kicks in, fear of missing out, all right? Someone, you will see the pattern and you just want to jump in. I'm not going to enter this market for a buy opportunity because I'm not quite sure about my entry candlestick pattern, right? It's not something that I can be able to recognize for me to enter this market. So what I'm going to do is I have option 2 whereby I'm going to enter a buy order, a buy stop order in place, just in case they continue moving up and without me recognizing the entry candlestick pattern, they will activate my order and I will still be in trade, all right? The next option is I will wait patiently and see if I can be able to get a confirmed entry candlestick pattern. It can be a morning star, it can be a bullish engulfing candle, whichever candlestick pattern they be able to give me at this point level here will confirm my market execution, right? So where I'm drawing my line, this is where I'm gonna enter my buy stop order, right? My buy stop order is gonna be at that entry position. My stop loss is gonna be 20 pips, right? But should I get an opportunity to do market execution with a confirmed entry pattern, candlestick pattern, I will do a market execution on AUD USD this morning, right? So you guys, as we're looking at this chart at this point in time, those are the two things that you need to do. You either identify the pattern and wait for the dealers to set up for you to do a market execution, or you can enter buy stop orders in place, and whatever the market do, you'll still be able to be in the market at any given point in time. So stay focused, stay disciplined, and let's wait and see what the dealers are going to do for us this morning. I wish you success, and let's communicate in the charts. If it is your first time to be on this channel, kindly consider subscribing, turn on the notification bell so that you don't get to miss any upcoming tutorials in this coming new month. For the subscribers, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate. All right, so finally, this is what the dealers were able to do, right? They pulled back down below and they issued the morning star candlestick pattern. We did a market execution, right? And then my buy orders were actually activated, and we headed to my TP positions. Once my TP gets hit, we will be done for another successful trading day, right? So be observant, be specific, be selective on things that you're looking for in the market, and wait for the dealers to print for those things. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.